No one was hurt.
The primary is over. Tonight it is full speed ahead to the recall election in June. The governor's race, of course, a rematch between Barrett and Walker. We've got two reports for you tonight, starting with our Jenna Sachs. She is following the Barrett campaign, and tonight they're focused on one thing only: turnout. Jenna's live in Waukesha.
Exactly. The Barrett campaign knows there aren't a whole lot of undecided voters left to sway in the coming weeks, and while they will be trying to win over some of those people, they know it may be more important to focus on actually getting people to the polls and energizing their base. For that, they'll be relying on supporters here in Waukesha.
We've only just begun. That's very true.
Candidate for governor Tom Barrett meets with supporters at his Waukesha headquarters on what his campaign called his statewide day of action.
At the end of the day, it's going to be the people of the state of Wisconsin who are going to decide this election.
Barrett told volunteers he'll need them to work hard to overcome the governor's fundraising.
To me, this is what's going to defeat Scott Walker's out-of-state money. He's raised $25 million. In the last report, 60 to 70% came out of state. But I'll tell you, I'll take these volunteers any day of the week.
Earlier in the day, the other Democratic candidates for governor stood unified behind Barrett to give their endorsement.
Tom Barrett will be an outstanding governor for Wisconsin.
Barrett said he and the other candidates will now fight together for their shared goal.
Wisconsin cannot be fixed as long as Scott Walker is the governor of this state.
Barrett responded to the conservatives who turned out in large numbers Tuesday to support Governor Walker in a non-competitive primary.
Clearly, the Republicans treated this in terms of getting out their vote as if it were a general election.
In Waukesha, Barrett said he's looking forward to debates and that he'll spend the next 4 weeks working to win over any undecided voters while energizing his party's base.
I think the real test is going to be June 5th. Who gets their voters out on June 5th?
And you heard Mayor Barrett say Governor Walker's campaign has raised about $25 million. Barrett says his campaign has raised about $1 million by comparison. Reporting live in Waukesha, Jenna Sachs, Fox 6 News.
Big gap. All right, Jenna, thank you. Meanwhile, Governor Scott Walker is also back on the campaign trail tonight.